Hello, my name is Angel Foster. I'm a therapist here at Partners in Change. This is a guided, recorded, mindful meditation in the practice of METTA. METTA is a vital form of meditation for mindfulness. It is one of the core foundations in this practice. It translates to loving kindness or friendship. And METTA will actually invite you to take a comfortable posture, maybe seated, maybe even lying down. And it will invite you to connect with sensations around the heart. We will use the breath to get into a familiar, mindful state. And then we will transition to using the heart as an anchor and actually generating positive regard. And we will do that by bringing to mind someone who is easiest to love, a mentor, a beloved. It can be a pet or a person at a different age than they might be currently, even a person who is maybe no longer with us. And this guided practice will invite you to bring to mind this person and generate some positive regard from a full heart towards them. In our second step, we will begin to turn that attention towards ourselves, keeping in mind this other, maybe seeing ourselves through their eyes or with them, and aiming to offer ourselves these same intentions. That is all we'll do in this recorded practice, but METTA in an ongoing practice would continue to include neutral persons and even difficult relationships. And I'm going to turn off my camera and we will begin the practice. So I would invite you to notice your posture, your positioning, and invite yourself to settle in, to have any movements that bring your body into an even more comfortable and supported position. You might be lying down for this practice or seated, but in a more laid back position than we might be for a formal sitting practice. And I would invite you to find that stillness and begin to bring your attention to your breathing, with a reminder that the breath takes care of itself, that we don't need to control it or change it or breathe any certain way. And if we notice those habits, just letting them go as we settle into the natural flow, the natural rhythm of our breathing. Noticing how the body rises as the lungs expand and deflates as the lungs empty. And as we're watching the breath without a need to control it or do anything, letting the breath take care of itself, we take this same approach with any other distractions that might show up for us. Maybe we catch ourselves in a thought, in a reaction, on a certain to-do. Any other number of things can happen. And it's no big deal. It's to be expected. We want to be able to notice and allow everything to take care of itself, just like the breath. We don't need to do anything or judge or control. And if we notice that habit, we can just let it go. It's no big deal. And we'll start to let go of that attention on the breath and instead bring our awareness to the heart space. You might place a hand over the heart. Just see if you can notice any sensations there. Maybe there's a sense of warmth. Maybe you can even notice your heartbeat. Maybe not, and that's okay. Sometimes it seems there's nothing to notice, and that can also be noticed. Now, I would invite you to use your imagination to actually bring to mind someone that is easiest to love. Traditionally mentioned as a mentor, this could be a beloved friendship or family member, a coach, a pastor, a mentor. It might be a pet or a person at a different age than they are currently, or even someone who's maybe no longer with us. And if you're debating between some options, just letting yourself settle on one. There's no wrong answer. And as you're bringing to mind that other, really bringing them to life in your imagination, considering their expressions, their tendency is maybe even picturing them sitting across from you or near you, really feeling what it's like to be with them, seeing their familiar gestures or expressions. Maybe you're seeing them in a particular setting that's meaningful to you, just bringing to life this other and putting them near you or across from you. And you can continue to leave a hand on the heart. That is a common and supportive posture for this practice. So as you're connecting with the heart and this other, starting to offer with as much loving kindness as you can muster. And even if you're not noticing that felt sense, still inviting the possibility and offering phrases such as, may you be safe and protected. May you be at peace, even with the way things are right now. May you have a sense of peace. May you know happiness. May you be free of anger, free of inner anxiety. May you be at ease, handling whatever comes your way with ease. May you be strong and healthy as you can be in mind, body, and spirit. And any other phrases that maybe come to mind for you, extending those as well, or repeating any that felt meaningful to you. Continuing to connect with the heart space, generate positive regard and offer these statements. And we'll move into the second step of aiming to offer these same regards and intentions towards ourselves. You might notice the experience feels differently. And for some people, even the opposite of what we are inviting might be showing up. So that reminder that no matter what shows up or how this experience is for you, we want to hold it in awareness. To know that it's not a problem, it's not supposed to be different. Just allowing it to be what it is and continuing to invite this positive regard. Maybe seeing yourself through their eyes or with them. May I be safe and protected. May I be at peace, even with the way things are right now. May I have a sense of peace. May I know happiness and joy. May I be free of anger, free of inner anxiety. May I have a sense of ease, handling any difficulties that come my way today with ease. May I be strong and healthy as I can be in mind, body, and spirit. If there were other phrases that you offered or returned to with the other in mind, including those now also for yourself, maybe just repeating some that felt meaningful. May I love and trust myself completely. Or may I be on my way to loving and trusting myself completely. Bringing your attention now to let go of the metta practice and become aware of the body, noticing tension or ease, noticing any sensations in the feet where they meet the floor, and in the other areas of your body where you meet the ground or the chair or whatever's beneath you. And bringing attention back to your breathing, inviting the body to be free of tension, noticing that rise and fall of your breathing, taking as long as you need in this mindful awareness.